Hey y'all, I'm Thomas Hendricks.
And I'm Balázs Ferenci.
And just to set the scene for you, we are here at the barn at Chrono24. We are in the beautiful English countryside of Golden Hour. We got rolling hills, cows, horses, all that stuff here.
But the fun stuff is inside.
You wanna go, B?
Let's go.
Let's hit it.
Look who's here.
Hey, Joe.
Hey guys.
Hey,
Good
Joe.
to see you, sir.
Nice to see you. Welcome to the barn.
You want to introduce yourself to the camera?
I will, yeah. Hey guys, I'm Joe. So I'm responsible for this place.
I want to get a tour, but you want to do a quick wrist check first?
I think so, yeah. I think we should.
What you got?
So I've
one
got
of your own, huh?
one of my own. This is green to go with the walls. I know that's really cliche, but it's a Laurent Ferrier classic origin. Quite a few people have seen this on my Instagram. It's a watch that I bought to commemorate my eldest son's birth. So it was 6 years ago. It's been in my collection since, and this one will never get sold. So
it's basically not your watch, it's his watch.
it's his watch. Yeah, this will be passed on.
That's a very cool.
He's
first
a lucky
watch.
guy.
He's 18.
Yeah.
Like, Laurent, who?
Yeah,
Google it.
exactly.
You'll see. And he's an awesome guy, Laurent Ferrier.
I mean, yeah.
Crazy life.
I've followed him since the start and been trying to get one of these. Couldn't get it at list. The irony is I actually bought it on Chrono24 from one of the dealers on there. But yeah, I was lucky enough to see it come up and snapped it up before it got
Beautiful.
attention. So.
Yeah. And Balázs and I snuck into the vault earlier and picked out a few pieces on our own.
Yeah.
Something we might not normally be able to wear or afford.
Well, I wish I could wear this, even though it's not on a bracelet, which is what I would prefer. But no, this is a Rolex Daytona, a stainless steel one. Only it isn't. It's a white gold.
Sneaky.
Yeah, but it's beautiful. It's 1999, so it's a Zenith Daytona, which I think is highly collectible. I guess Daytonas are collectible anyways. But yeah, but it's a very cool piece, I have to say. And I was a bit afraid of the strap because I thought the Daytona is supposed to be on a bracelet.
Yeah.
How you liking it? Prefer the bracelet?
Nah, I wouldn't mind.
Well, this version comes on a strap. I mean, it's and of course, it's being the Zenith Daytona. It's probably one of the most iconic. One of the most iconic wristwatches in the whole world. So, good choice.
Yeah, no, I mean, they never made it on a bracelet, and it's just, I guess that's the fun part, right? Like, if somebody sees this and they know their Daytona, they know, like, okay,
Exactly.
there's a reason it's on the bracelet. I mean, it's on the strap, not on a bracelet, and that's because it's the white gold version. So.
And the white dial's a good choice as well.
I'm not really a white dial person. I don't really think I have a watch with a white dial, but this one, yeah, I wouldn't mind anyway. So that's me.
Speaking of white dials.
Oh, there you go.
Speaking of chronographs.
Oh, there you go.
We got a Cartier Tortue Monopoussoir.
Oh.
Love Cartier, and this is a rather athletic one at that. And then who doesn't love a monopusher? Just keep it classy, keep it simple, and just a beautiful machine.
It is.
And I think these are rarely seen in the wild now. Actually, it's such a. I mean, this is probably probably one of the best watches, in my opinion, that Cartier made in this size. I think it's just incredibly balanced. The dial's perfectly symmetrical almost. It's an absolutely stunning watch.
I'm always looking for a balance between sport and dress, and I feel like this really hits the pinnacle. It's like a Cartier, but like a little more on the athletic side.
You always come back to Cartier. Whatever we do, it's like Thomas just goes around and this and that, and then whoop, we end up with Cartier.
I'm a broken record, but it's a good record, huh?
Is this your favorite? Is Cartier your favorite brand then?
You gave me 500 watches to choose from. I chose this one, so here we go.
Good choice. Well, it's from Cartier's CP collection, and it's like there's another version of this, which we had about 3 months ago with the blue markers around the outside. That's probably my favorite one, but a lot of people prefer the classic with the Roman numerals.
I like this one. I like this one.
That's great size. Yeah.
And it's on a nice strap. The blue goes perfectly with the hands. So
Love it. Yeah. You want to show us around?
I'll show you around.
Let's go.
Let's go. So we're standing in the bar area here. So this is, essentially going to become a big hospitality space to run events. We're looking forward to hosting, cars and watch evenings, whiskey and watches, poker nights. We might even bring a chef in here and cater for people. this will double up as where we would bring you as a customer. We'd sit you down here, we'd know your drink probably of choice, and then you'd wait for one of our team who would be perhaps have the relationship with you, and they would come down and meet you. And then we'd take you through to one of our rooms. This is the library basically. So the idea behind this room was just to turn it into a really nice, you know, low lit, sort of quite romantic room that's designed around an old library. So we've got loads of old books mixed in with new ones, some cool props and bits and bobs that kind of link in with different watches. And yeah, this isn't actually finished yet. There's going to be more watches in these cases on display in the next week. So yeah, still a bit to be done.
But those are not props, right?
These are not props.
You can enjoy it.
We can enjoy.
Frog or
Yeah.
Glen Morangi.
See, I think everyone wants to be in the sales team, don't they? Because then they can have a drink with the customer. But it's yeah, it's the idea is it is more like walking into a hotel, and we know you feel comfortable. The watch purchasing process isn't, or consigning or selling process isn't necessarily the priority. You know, it is, but it happens naturally. It's not making you feel uncomfortable. So that's the whole idea.
So I see Thomas is eyeing the Glen Morangi. If you promise me you buy a Cartier, I talk to the boss and we get a shot. What do you think? Maybe not this one. You can get a tank.
Get a Lefroy, put a little hair on my chest.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, exactly. Just to smooth out the occasion.
And we got another one of these, right?
We got another one, yeah. So the rooms all have a different feel. And the one through here is really, I mean, actually, this is probably my favorite room. At the front part of the building, this room feels like
a
safe deposit.
Like something out of a movie.
Yeah, so the idea is this was all, I mean, the company who did the fit out did an incredible job. They helped visualize and come up with these concepts, and we had ideas, but they really brought them to life. So you can see the ceilings clad with the same finish as the walls, and the idea in here is it's a bit of theatre. It's playing on that sort of, I don't know, 60s safety deposit box type thing where you can come in here and, you know, just it's cool. And this isn't finished yet, as you can see, it looks a bit odd, but it will have your watch within one of these cases. So when you come in, we can get it out for you, have it ready, put it on the table. It's a little bit of theatre in there.
Very cool. This is where all the Bond villains come, right?
Yeah, that's it.
The Saint came to my mind, the TV show The Saint. Was it The Saint with Roger Moore? And
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And didn't I understand there's some like Soho House connection or something like that here? Can you tell us about
There is. Not in this room, ironically.
Yeah.
But, well, actually there's one thing. So some of the furnishings, like this lamp and some of the seats you sit on in there, the art on the walls, the props, the idea was that everything was really offered for sale, and we wanted to bring in partnered businesses that kind of feed into that whole experience, make it really cool, something a bit different. So if you're sitting here and you're buying a watch and you go, oh, wow, that picture's really cool, or that painting's really cool, you can ask us and we can arrange one for you, or even the piece on the wall sometimes. So yeah, it's really cool. And the Soho House partnership is with their Soho Home business, which is their interiors company, and they helped us furnish it. So a lot of the soft furnishings are from Soho House, or Soho Home. So yeah. So this is our social media / meeting room. The idea behind this room was to create a room that we could film in. So this has some cool props on the shelf that we use for filming with. It has got a TV on the wall at the moment because it doubles up as a meeting room, but that will have a piece of art over it that kind of hides it in the future. So when we're filming, we can have this backdrop. So customers will get used to this room, or channel followers will get used to this room, seeing you guys filming here. So, and there's a really cool trick here. Outside, there's a little sign on the wall. So the idea is that when you're filming, you can flick the switch and the on-air sign comes on. And the idea with that was just a bit of fun to provoke customers when they come in to ask questions. Because actually what we want to do is get some of the customers on camera in the end and get them talking about their watches and collections and stuff. So
yeah, I think when we recorded earlier, there were some customers and they were looking in.
Yeah. You guys have done some great content recently on customers and their collections. So this is like trying to do that here, but I think going and seeing people is also really, really cool.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the watches from the vault on people's wrists on this table. There's got to be some good stuff.
There will be. We'll make sure of that. Come on through anyway. We'll go out this way, and then we'll actually go upstairs. So what we've got in the front here is the client space downstairs, and then upstairs we've got some office spaces. And then on the top floor we've got a what's an amazing room. It's actually it's a boardroom, but it's also for VIP client appointments and things like that. So come on through.
There he is.
There he is.
Hey, Alfie. You remember me? No.
There you go, Balash. He's getting excited. He wants to play. But yeah, so this is really beautiful. Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah.
And it is important. I mean, I think a nice place to work with, amazing environment is really conducive with focus and getting people productive. And yeah, this is a big change from what we were in before, because we were all squeezed onto tiny little 1 meter desks in the end, and it was just like a boiling pot of noise and like zero productivity, to be honest. So, but you guys, I mean, Chrono has an amazing castle, which I think is a great space too, with some amazing features. So
yeah, you learned from the best, huh?
We did. It's even got a bit of the DNA here, I would say, of that.
I think so, with the wooden beams and everything else like that.
Yeah, I think so. It's if you think about your top floor, it's kind of quite similar, isn't it?
Yeah.
So basically, then we've got more office space, and then coming up this way, point of architectural interest right here.
Another Chrono24 employee here.
Important part of the office, this is. But you can see something really cool here. So if you look at the beam, you can see the original date that the building was built. So it's quite nice to see, these are obviously the original beams. And in this building, basically, this wooden structure wasn't suitable anymore to support the building. But what we wanted to do was to keep all this original DNA. In fact, you have to for listed building consent in the UK. But what they built, which you don't see, is like a big steel substructure. So inside the building, that's how they kept it and retained its originality whilst sort of supporting it. So yeah, it's really nice to see some of the original, original details like this.
So what is GP? Is the name of is the owner or the people who worked on it?
I actually don't know. You know that I haven't found out yet what GP stands for, so I need to check that.
But I would think it's the owner, right? Like, why would the?
We'll Google that after this. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm actually not too sure. And then stepping in here, like this is a really cool room. Imagine bringing, 12 of our top customers up here and putting on a meal. Like, it's such a cool space. And you've got this, again, amazing view out over the countryside, all the way to the air. You can actually see the planes taking off in Stansted in the distance.
Oh yeah.
But the idea here is this is like purpose-built office, operational space, customer space, event space, all in one. And these car parks, as you can see, on Thursday when we bring all our clients here, will be full of cars, probably some pretty nice cars, because cars and watches go really, really hand in hand. And we find all the time that there's huge crossover. So we do partnerships with other car brands and small classic car dealers and things like that. And they bring their clients, we bring ours, and we put an event on. And that's what we can do here really well. So when we get to the back part, I'll show you what the outlook is. But essentially this whole outdoor space is going to transform into an events terrace and hospitality space. Cool, so follow me. We're going to now step into the back half of the building, which is the operational hub and heart of the building. And we have this really nice divide here where we step into what is a much more modern space actually than the front. So immediately we've got like exposed cables and works. So we've kind of left all of that open. We've got LED modern lighting. It feels very different actually to there. And then what you've got is this amazing space that doubles up as a staff space, breakout space for lunch. but also for events, which leads on to our patio basically, which is that outdoor space.
I'm definitely going to be here for the summer party next year.
Yeah, this space here is like, imagine a DJ out here in the summer hosting a big party, having clients. It's just a really nice space, and it doubles up in the summer. The staff can come out, they can enjoy their lunch.
Yeah.
A bit like the roof terrace of the castle.
Yep.
You know, you can go. It really makes a difference, I think, and you know where you work and having these sorts of things to be able to come out and
Totally.
enjoy. And this vista, this view,
Yeah.
is, as you saw from upstairs, is really cool.
Yeah. If you have a stressful day at work, this
This
kind of
calms
melts
you
it
down.
all away. Yeah.
Just pour a pint, sit down,
Pour a pint, come out here,
relax.
drink your worries away, and
Yeah. My morning routine.
Beautiful.
well, speaking of, I think that's probably the tour over actually.
Nice. It's time.
It's nice. It's
We've
time
been
for a
talking
bit.
A lot. We're dehydrated.
Yeah, I know. I've been talking so much.
Wet our whistles a little bit.
Poor Joe.
Let's go in and have a beer.
We should do something about that.
So, as you can see, there is still lots of stuff going on. This will be actually on Thursday, this will be like an iPad stand for where you can go and check your watch out and your collection. So there you go.
There we go. Display. Oh wow.
Yeah,
Already branded
already branded.
with the chargers, or what is that? That's the charger.
Yeah, chargers and the stands in
Very
it.
cool.
There we go.
Is it,
There we
is
go.
Is it yours? I mean, is it you bought it or it's just like rented?
We bought it for and we'll use it for events going
Yeah, yeah,
forward. So it's there always. It's
For like the watch collection and the app and stuff.
the app, being able to use the website and peruse it. That's the idea, and
Very cool.
get people using it. So
Yeah.
yeah, sorry about all the stuff going on, but I think most importantly, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, fellas.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks for showing us.
Yeah, thanks for coming, guys, and look forward to many more visits
There we go.
and lots of content together.
Balazs Ferenczi, Joe McKenzie, Thomas Hendricks. In the UK, at Chrono24 at the barn. We're gonna have a couple sips of this. Balazs is gonna take his shirt off and then we'll see what happens.
Let's do this. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, y'all.